How long do both rides and haunted houses take on a Thursday night here for Halloweekends at Cedar Point? Well, today that's what I'm aiming to find out for you. I hope you're ready. I hope you're excited. Let's see how accurate these times are. Let's go! And let's get inside for Halloweekends. One more Thursday. These Thursdays are fantastic days to get a lot done, but there's only a couple things you can do. There's no shows, so you're here for haunted houses and for roller coasters, and that's what we're doing tonight. Thank you. It is not quite 8 o'clock, but I'm headed into Hugo's right now because I didn't eat on my way here after work. So we're gonna grab some food quickly here. Oh, and it smells so good. Italian has sounded so good lately. I know a lot of you are Hugo's haters out there, but I love it, so sorry. It's definitely American fast Italian, but it's still delicious. Some delicious fake Italian food acquired, and now we are headed into Raptor right now. No line here for Raptor, so I can get in nice and fast. Love it. Let's go. All right. Yeah, no line at all. Thursday nights are magic, at least right now. Closer to Halloween, they may get a little bit bigger than they are right now. Walk on. Let's go. Raptor finished. We got one ride in already. It's just been a couple of minutes because it was a straight walk on. Now, the plan for the rest of the evening is I'm going to be riding one ride and doing one haunted house in succession, back and forth throughout the day. So that's where I'm headed right now, to our first haunted house, which is going to be midnight. Let's go. Also, I did already say it, but Raptor had a 0-minute wait. It was a complete walk-on. I just walked straight onto the ride, which I absolutely love. It's also filling fairly quickly, so there's enough people to kind of fill it, but it moves really fast, and Raptor has a very high capacity, so that's part of the reason why. It's a lot of the B&M rides really fill quickly. I don't remember seeing this earlier on in the season. Fairy Tales. That's cool. And oh my word. Midnight. Okay, not a complete walk-on. Okay. It's actually a decent line. That's alright. Let's go. That line looks like it might likely take an hour. So instead what we're going to do is we're going to try to keep it even. But since I have another ride that I can ride, you know what? No, we're going to keep it fair. We're going to go ride. We're going to go do another haunted house, and then we're going to go hit another ride, wherever that might be. But we're only going to do it after we hit another haunted house. That's just the way it's going to have to be for it to be a fair night. So, let's see. Obviously, I think haunted houses are going to have much longer lines than the rides will at this point. Now, we already said no to one haunted house. So for me, I'm not going to say no to another haunted house, especially not here, because there are pretty much only two options. So, we're going to check this one out and see how much it is. Oh, it looks decent.
What's this one?
This is not terrible at all. Let's hop in it and go. This just basically is a straight shot all the way around the house now. Looks like it's been about a 25-minute wait to get into Eerie Estates right now. The haunting of Eerie Estates, that is. It's a great haunted house. Like I said, a 25-minute wait for that. There is a massive difference between the rides and how long you wait for those on these Thursday nights in particular, and the haunts. People are here mostly for haunts, so they're less concerned about being able to ride every ride. But then because usually they're out, this is like early celebration of Halloween for them. So you get a lot of groups of teenagers and families wanting to come see all of the haunted stuff. But because of that, you end up with lines that are very, very, very short for rides, but lines that are really long for haunts. It's just what happens. It's fine. Once again, we are looking at an absolute walk-on for this ride. Let's go. Perfect walk-on here. Let's go. No wait at all for Iron Dragon. Great ride. I always find it to be a great joyride. It's very, very fun. But let's move on to our next haunted attraction here. We're gonna go hit some stuff right off of Frontier Trail. Let's go. I'm also wondering if I made a good decision on Millennium Force or not, because I did consider doing Millennium Force instead of Iron Dragon. But I'm assuming Millennium, kind of the big three, Millennium, Seal Vengeance if it's up, and Maverick are all pretty long waits still tonight. Even though they are rides, there are some rides that will continue to have long waits. And the amount of people walking in right now makes me wonder. Although it does say like a 15-minute wait. So I don't know. Yeah, it looks like the line just is going down to the end of the ramp right now, which really isn't terrible at all. But I'm looking to wait as little as possible, and like I said, there will be almost no line at the very end of the night tonight for that, so that may be a great time to go hit that instead. Alright, and we are going to head into a haunt zone. Warning, nightmares ahead. Now, the haunt zone, especially along main walking areas, I'm not going to count those because there is no wait at all for them. Some of them you have to actually really at least walk back into and stuff. I will count those things, even though they're just walk-through attractions. But in this case, I won't count everything. Especially not just along the pathways. So, we're gonna go check some things out, see if anyone can successfully scare us or not. They redid that really well with lots of spider webs and stuff. That's fun. The fog and the lights are all set up to really scare you as much as possible here. And it does kind of depend on the day though. I find that colder days, the fog kind of sticks around longer. So the closer to Halloween you get, the more likely anyway, the fog is going to kind of stick around. The more humid and hot the night is, the less the fog really sticks around. It kind of just dissipates into the atmosphere. So we have a lot less fog today than we would normally. All right, we have Blood on the Bayou, and we have Slaughterhouse. With both of these, Slaughterhouse is most likely to have the longest line. It's also more likely to be the one more people want to do. So we're gonna try to go in, see if it works today or not, or if it has kind of a crazy long line. So let's see. Alright, cool. Now I'm trying to do as many things as I possibly can today. This is a pretty long line. Is it so long that I shouldn't get in it right now? Not certain. I know it'll be a lot shorter later on. You know what? Let's just move on. I think I can do that right here. Yeah. Hop on off right here. There we go. And I'll go through this way instead. Because instead we're going to go hit Blood on the Bayou. So we've hit Slaughterhouse to see how much or how little the line is. It was already a lot of line. So instead, we're going to go hop on blood on the Bayou. Let's see what this line is like. I do love this giant skull. That's really cool. I'm into that. It's a cool piece of theming. Okay, yep. And that's what I thought. Oh, okay. It does say please stay on the right side of the path. Last year you stayed on the left side of the path. So never mind. I was going against the flow of traffic. Alright. So we're going to go hop on this. Now this line is not really a line. It's just a very, very long walking path. You have to spend a long time on it. We're going to actually keep track of how long it really takes, so you have a bit of an idea. Let's see what it's like. Now, I believe that this year on all of the outdoor attractions, you can video. I believe. As always, if someone tells me otherwise, but as long as they're an official worker, if an official person working here at Cedar Point tells me not to videotape, I will not videotape. And that is perfectly fine. I don't have to, but it is something that I'll do as long as nobody tells me not to. And actually there's a guy right down here, so I'll make sure to ask him on the way out.
If you have the vaccine, it doesn't work though here. Not even wearing the mask will work for this virus. Some advice I can give you though, when you get to the cemetery shortly, seek out the preacher. His name's Father Jabba. Father Jabba will be waiting for you guys.
Oh, Gerald!
Who's that?
I don't know. Nothing Stevenson.
out to Kareem down here amongst you. She's already infected. Okay, alright. The infection gets worse though, and you get into the bayou. If you got the vaccine shot, it doesn't work here on the islands. Wearing a mask doesn't work either.
So they have it set up that you go to the right the entire time, which means you go backwards from the last 2 years of what they've done previously, which I really love. I like the way that they've done that. It's way better. And this time they opened this up for us to walk back. I don't remember that being the case last time, but maybe I just didn't pay attention. It is a very fun house, but it's more scenic than it is scary. But there is a guy on here who always looks at me and goes, "Not your guy." And I like that.
He ran up to me with a sledgehammer. Mom's
From start to finish, Blood on the Bayou took 22 minutes. Is a decent amount of time for that experience, but it was fun. It's just a lot of walking. It is 9:52 and I have finished my second cycle of Ride Haunted House. Definitely cool. Now they do have midnight elixirs here. These places all have basically the same drinks one way or another. And then they also have a little spot here where you can buy all the glow-in-the-darky things that you might want to have. Now today I knew I was going to be coming here, and I expected that it was going to be a fairly cool day, especially cool night. So I wore a long sleeve shirt, and I'm about ready to rip this shirt off. It is, which you know is not beneath me. But I'm not actually going to do it, but oh my word, it's so hot. It's ridiculous. It's about 10 o'clock and it's incredibly humid. All right, we are getting over onto the other side to go hit Maverick, which I think has a pretty low weight, but we're gonna have to wait and see just a second here. We'll also hop on a little fright area also, so we can check that out also along our way. Right now, we are headed back.
I'm not spooky at all.
Okay, now I'm hoping Maverick is like a really fast weight. If it's not, then we might actually go hit something else, because I know it gets better and better. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, it says 30 minutes, and it might not be too terrible. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna hop in. Let's go. It's looking like it's moving real fast inside the landing. And we're gonna try to hit it and see what happens. There's also some cool people up here that I just met, so I'll follow them in. Yeah, this isn't that bad. I think we can deal with it. This is a very short line from Maverick. It could get shorter, but only right before the end of the night, and by that point I'd like to have moved past here. So we're gonna see what it's like. Let's go. Turns out this is looking like it was a very, very good decision so far. Very quick line here for Maverick. All right, so Maverick took 16 minutes to get into. Very great. Let's go. Looks like I got into it the right time, though. That line is much longer now than it was when I got in. Okay, so we are headed back to Bloodbath now for one more run-in with a few vampires. Quite a few people right in front of me here, but there's not very many people in line at all. So just the group that I'm with right now, and then we'll go inside. Club Orpheus, just like last year. It does say about a 45-minute wait for Steel Vengeance. Bloodbath was, of course, very, very fun. It's always a party in there. I do find it's more fun when I have more people with me, but it's always fun even by myself. But just to walk through and just like is always very fun, no matter what. So let's go. Okay, and we are braving the fog once again to go to our next ride, which will probably be Cedar Creek Mine Ride, I would think. It is now 10:35, and we have completed 3 different cycles of haunt coaster. I guess each cycle is just one haunt and one coaster, but still 3 of those. That's pretty good. Now, a little bit of strategy actually comes into play here, because we only have one other indoor haunted area for us to go to tonight, other than up at the front of the park. So if we want, although technically I could hit an outdoor area also, but because of that, right now I'm gonna hit Cedar Creek Mine Ride. We're gonna go check that one out. And actually, I haven't ridden this in quite a while. I'm sure I will ride it on Saturday this week. I'm coming with my daughter and with Nathan's kids, and Nathan also. So I'm sure they'll want to ride this, especially my daughter and my daughter's good friend. But we're going to get on here. Let's go.
I don't like that they have the monsters everywhere in the park.
And it's time to head to number 4 for Cedar Creek Mine Ride. All right, so we are done with Cedar Creek Mine Ride. First of all, Cedar Creek Mine Ride hurts like crazy. Secondly, watch for Frank at the end. Frank is unsettling. If you know, you know. All right, we are headed off to one more haunt, and it is Fairground Freak Show. I'm gonna hit this up before we head out of the park, and I think I'm actually gonna go out onto the beach for just a little bit tonight, just to kind of cool off before I leave. But see what we can get. So the fright lane is right over here, right in the center. So you enter from here, and it looks like a few of them are moved out to the side so we can kind of get through easier. Now it looks like we will have to walk substantially toward the back, but let's go. Looks like it's going to be about a 9-minute wait here. And done with our final house this evening. Definitely fun. We've definitely had some fun. I will be going through a little bit of a scare zone, so we're not quite done yet. But I have my favorite drinking fountain here, and I need a drink, so let's go. Those might be the best drinking fountains at Cedar Point. No lie. So I got started a little bit after 8 o'clock once I got done eating. It is a little bit after 11 o'clock right now, and I'm about to head home so I can go for another full day of work tomorrow. So let's get out onto the beach because it's hot and it's time to take my shirt off. Seems like a lot of people that were on Frontier Trail are now over here instead. Yes, definitely. That is unsettling. That is truly scary. And out of the fog we come. Sweet dreams. Back into normal Cedar Point. And immediately you have kind of a transition. And then a difference in the music that you're going to have up toward the front. Going outside a little bit early tonight to get home a little bit earlier than usual. Now, Hotel Breakers is open on these Thursday nights. It's not a discount price though. You're still spending a lot of money. Although there have been a few pass holder discounts that are options for this time of year until the 31st. But you're still paying a premium, of course, to stay at Hotel Breakers. And after a full night of having my shirt on, this incredibly hot shirt on this very humid fall day, it's very nice to have my shirt off tonight. So we're gonna hang out, and I hope you're not too offended by it. They do still have water in the pools here, but what I'm concerned about is the waves. Going back inside, and for that I need to put my shirt on. Unfortunately, it's a travesty, I know. Oh yeah, this will also tell us what it is. Hotel Breakers will close at noon on Monday, and we're open on Thursday. Oh, I thought it was locked. One door was locked. Noon on Monday, and we open on Thursday. So they just reopened. I didn't know it was Monday, though. I thought they were closed on Sunday. So that shirt is absolutely disgusting. Just putting it back on is like, ugh, gross. Wow, it's pretty back here, though. I've never been back here before, but look at all these pretty flowers. And you walk right through them, too. It's on the right side of the kids' pool, which also still has water in it. And it makes sense. It is plenty hot enough to go with your shirt off, obviously. Another pool that still has water in it. Hot tub also. I don't see a single person in it. Hey, thanks for watching. I release theme park related videos at least a couple times a week, so press that subscribe button if you made it this far. Also, check out similar videos in the playlist to the right or find my newest video to the left. Thanks again, and let's go!